Hello, friends and fans of Tastefully Simple. This is Eve Birch, your Tastefully Simple consultant. And I'm coming to you today, this Friday, with my Friday feature. Today I'm focusing and featuring our amazing soup mixes. It's cold and rainy in Las Vegas today, so that's put me in the mood for soup. We have 5 amazing soup mixes and a chili seasoning blend, so 6 delightful ways to make a family favorite hearty bowl of soup. I want to share just a little bit about these products with you today and a few fun recipes that I cannot wait to try. Now, first off is our standard soup mix that's in every catalog. We even have this in the summer. It's so popular. It's our perfectly potato cheddar soup mix. You can mix this soup with water, simmer for 15 minutes, and you have a meal ready to go. Want it a little heartier? Add some crumbled ground beef, ground turkey, garnish with crumbled bacon. You can even use this as a base for pot pies and many other recipes that you'll want to check out online. The soup recipe I can't wait to try with this item is called cheesy burger soup. It uses our perfectly potato cheddar soup, and you add ground beef, seasoned salt, and a cup of shredded cheddar cheese. Stir that right into the mix so it's nice and thick and cheesy. Yummy. You can do this, like I said, within just 15-20 minutes of being home, or put it in the crock pot in the morning on low and have soup waiting for you when you get home in the evening. Now, we have 2 seasonal standard soups that come back every fall, winter, so that our guests and hosts can enjoy them. And that's our creamy wild rice soup and our Wahoo chili seasoning. So our creamy wild rice soup, let's start with that. Perfect blend of seasoning and spices, has the wild rice in there, so it takes a little longer to cook, about 45 minutes. But you will be happy that you took the time for this soup. The recipe is delightful. It's won awards, and you can hearty this up too with some cubed meat, cooked meat, your favorite veggies. Then also, there is a recipe online with this soup mix called Crabby Wild Rice Soup Mix. Using our creamy wild rice soup mix as the base, you add water, seasoned salt, and some crab meat and crab seasoning with a splash of Worcestershire. Check that out if you want to go to a little seafood place and have something a little different for dinner as a soup. Then our Wahoo chili seasoning that we have, again, come back every season. It makes the most amazing chili. The perfect blend of spices to get that pot of chili season just right. You can also stir this seasoning mix into our potato cheddar soup mix to give your potato soup a little zing when you're making that. And check out the recipe on our website for taco twist soup. You use ground beef and beef broth with some picante sauce and diced tomatoes. Don't drain them. You'll want all that liquid in there. And then add the Wahoo chili seasoning with a little cumin and some rotini pasta. Turn it into a twist on your favorite soup or taco soup recipe. Now, this season we also have 3 brand new soup mixes, and the first of those is called Tuscan Tortellini Soup Mix. We've sampled this at many parties so far this season, and everyone is loving it. Lots of people have bought this product. It's amazing, just as the recipe says, with some canned diced tomatoes and water. But you could also stir in some cooked Italian sausage or ground turkey. Try adding some spinach to this recipe as well, some fresh spinach. And check out the recipe online for Tuscan Chicken Tortellini Chowder. You add some cooked chicken and some sour cream to that recipe. It makes it just a little creamier. Garnish that with shredded Parmesan. And if you want to try creaming up this recipe, simply stir in some regular cream, heavy cream, or half and half will do too, before you serve it, and that will you'll love that. And speaking of cream and tomato soups, our sun-dried tomato bisque soup has won my heart. I think this is my favorite of our new soups. Love it just as directed, with cream and water that you cook on the stove. It's so fresh and delightful. Try stirring in some sliced mushrooms or some roasted red bell peppers, sliced up, finely chopped up. That's a nice little addition to the tomato soup. There's also a recipe online for this one called BLT bisque. And I cannot wait to make this one that has some baby spinach and sliced cooked bacon, crumbled bacon in there as well. So those are just a few of our soup mixes and some delightful ways to make them into a little more dressed up version of our soups perhaps. There are 2 more recipes that I found while searching for soups today that I was excited to try and wanted to share with you. The first features our product called corn black bean salsa. Fan favorite, turn it into corn black bean salsa taco soup. Check that recipe out online where you add some ground beef, a taco seasoning mix, some chicken or beef broth, and some green chilies. Yum. Garnish that with sour cream, shredded cheese, all your favorite taco toppings, even some tortilla strips. That'd be great. And finally, one of our top selling products is our artichoke and spinach warm dip mix. It makes a delightful dip, turn it into meals. But this recipe, to make it into a soup, it sounds amazing and I cannot wait to try it. It's called artichoke Swiss cheese soup. And you add, use the artichoke dip mix and have it with half and half and some artichoke hearts that you've chopped up and some shredded Swiss cheese. So check that recipe out online. I hope you have a super holiday season, that you find lots of recipes that will warm your hearts and your family as well. And thanks so much for your business. I appreciate you as my clients and friends. Have an amazing week.